Good morning, YouTubers. This is Tammy with ElevatedLivingToday.com. And for my first time viewers, I am an intuitive spiritual advisor, a spiritual healing advisor, teacher, speaker, as well as a life coach. And if you would like to see what type of services I render, you can visit my website, ElevatedLivingToday.com, and see if you can utilize any of the services and if my website resonates with you. So let me know, and if not, please feel free to stay tuned to this channel and enjoy the videos that I am sharing. So here I want to talk about elevating the mind. There has been so much going on in our world these days, and we know that this 2016 is our election year here in the U.S., and there's so much going on in the media. I don't watch TV, but I do get the information, some, I guess the ones that seem really big, mostly from my Facebook timeline and the ones that show up on my timeline. And I know that there's a lot of, how should I say, police brutality going on towards the black race that is being shown in the mainstream media, as well as some other racial issues that have gone on over the past, I would say the past year, couple years really, many of years, but really have been standing out over the past year. And me, myself, I really don't get caught up in a lot of the things that go on in the media. Now, I am not ignorant to the fact that we do deal with racial issues, bias, racial issues, police brutality, because I grew up seeing a lot of these things. I've dealt with them. If you looked at my previous videos, I've even had to deal with it with my children as well as myself. And I have handled those issues. They were addressed and taken care of. I hope that it wasn't mistaken that, I'm very far from a pushover. But they were handled and taken care of. And mentally, psychologically, and emotionally, I will not dwell in those issues, because when you dwell there, you can delve too far. It can make you bitter, it can make you hateful, and also it has the potential to cause you to develop this victim mentality. And see, the way the universe works and the way God works, we have universal laws in effect. And we also, which are God laws, and you have God laws in effect, because the universe is obeying the essence and the power of God. You have these laws in effect. And psychologically, mentally, emotionally, if your thoughts are sending out to the universe that you are a victim, if that's what you're expressing through thought, through your speech, that's what you're going to see mirrored back to you in your life. So you're going to continue to create those situations. And yes, they may show up. You handle them. You don't let them cause you to become bitter, and you move on. You can't live there. And also, on a collective perspective, these are just my points of view. On a collective perspective, if the black race, and the black race is so huge, we have so many different nationalities. If collectively we were really to join together as a whole, we can even see more things done for us. But because our social statuses and our economical statuses, financial statuses have increased from the days of slavery per se, Everyone is not thinking the same. Everyone is not operating the same. And you are not going to find too many people willing to sacrifice their social status nor their financial status to help people whose mind has just been engulfed or just been taken over with a victim mentality, because they know that you're going to keep creating those situations because you are a God. You are the power. You are the secret. We are the secret, you know, and it doesn't matter what color you are, what race you are. It all is the same, because the same issues that black people deal with, every nationality and race deals with the issues except for the race issue, but the effects or the results that the race issues cause, every nationality and every race deals with that. You have poor white people, you have poor of every race, really, especially here in America. And I'm not going to delve into that too much because we have so many different views, but I just want to share this just in case I can help someone's mind to elevate higher. But you don't want to dwell there, because you yourself, God has given you the power, the intellect, the intuitive spirit yourself to be able to rise above whatever is going on around you, because this world is so big and everyone lives in different paradigms. That's the thing. Everybody's reality is different. You know, our freedom has been fought for and won. I know it's not at a level that we would like, but the chains are loose from our bodies. It's just that we're the only ones that can free our minds. Collectively, I think we still should. This is where I really wanted to get to with this. The main reason that I really don't get caught up into what's going on in the media is because, quite frankly, I really don't believe all of the occurrences are really happening. I don't believe they're all real. Intuitively, I believe they're staged, some of them. And this is the thing. And they're staged because the media is used to psychologically condition the people. And if you're watching the news all the time and they're having all of this racial biasness and police brutality up against your race of people, you're going to start to think a certain way. Oh, I should really look out for the cops, and which we should. We've always had to live with it. There's no different other than today, 20 years ago, or yesterday. You still, but if you really think on it, it'll have you really scared to do this and scared to do that, and you really can't live a life of fear. Also, it'll have you conditioned to dislike a certain group of people, which is not right. It'll have you thinking negatively toward people who could possibly help you from your state. So it would keep you in a box, in a certain bondage, if you allow it. This is the thing, it'll have blacks hating black, white, and white hating blacks. And everyone is not like that. And the breakthrough that you're looking for in your life, you don't know who it's going to come from, And if you're fearful and you put up build these walls that keep out the very people or person that can help you advance. Because believe it or not, even though you have racial issues going on, I know there are some black people, if it was in their power, I would not have food to eat, place to live. I would not be happy. I would not be sustained in this life. It was their power, in their power, probably not even living So therefore I don't dwell on that, but collectively the broader picture, and this is another reason. Um, the the government is not really, or has not made any substantial um, moves to actually regulate or execute laws or rules to really cut down on um, police brutality. Even with the marching, and I believe we need the marches. There's power in numbers, uh, but I believe where the real revolution is in the mind. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever your nationality is, brown, red. I think those are all the different colors that we have put people in groups. But it doesn't matter if your mind or your mental state is not right, then your outer world is going to mirror that back to you. It's going to reflect that back to you. So the best thing in life to do is really, as it is within, so without. As below, so above. So once you get your internal processing, your thoughts, your perspective, once you get them right in your speech and talking right, you know, um, your outer world is going to reflect that, because there are people that are going to keep experiencing, as sad as it is, they're going to keep experiencing the racial biasness, because on a certain level, to a certain extent, is mainly their thoughts that have created it, their speech, because a lot of people are still living with that victim mentality, and not really living from a place of empowerment, and not living from a place of the essence of who they truly are and who we truly are in this world. And um, that's one of the things that I really push in my children. You are a God. And if anyone wants to really email me or want me to do another video, which I have done in previous videos, if you look in the archive on my channel, I have an archive of videos where I did the best kept secret, and I did reveal a lot of information in there as to my views um, on the topic as well. And see, my channel is really geared toward elevating our life today, and it starts inside in the spirit of the mind. The Bible speaks interchangeably regarding the heart and the spirit of the mind. So much when you're young, you think it's an organ. No, it's your mind, the spirit of your mind, it's your heart. That's where you really live. And it's best once you get your thoughts right, your body and your life is going to follow that, you know. And unfortunately, we do have people that still exist that are filled with hate. And I do believe that behind the scenes that it's been taken care of, because there is a mandate by God for uh, for this world to advance in a certain way, for people to be enlightened, as well as an expansion in our consciousness. So I believe there is a mandate, and it's happening now. There's an awakening going on. And we you know, must wake up and live a more elevated life today. You know, once we elevate our mind, that's going to cause us, it's going to result in living, you know, have an elevated living today. So, if anyone, you can put your comments below, or you can email me if you have any questions. But I know that on a collective perspective, that things will continually be done. But personally, you have to get this thing on a personal level. as far as to elevate your life, to see a change in your life, to see things happen in your life, and that way you can affect other people around you, and collectively it'll happen even the more. So just know, be empowered, knowing who you are, be empowered, stand tall in who you are, and have higher thoughts of what the Most High thinks of you. You know who you are. And this video is getting long, but I want to start making short videos. But there's just one little tidbit that I did want to touch on, and I can put that in another video because I want you guys to keep coming back. So anyways, thank you for visiting my channel. Thank you for watching the videos. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, thumbs up this video. And I love you guys. God bless.